South Africa, where the Atlantic meets the Indian Ocean. South Africa is the southernmost country on the African continent with a coastline of about 2,500 kilometers. After arriving in Cape Town, we headed straight to the most eastern point of our journey. The drive of about 2 days took us over various mountain passes and beautiful scenery. At the Eastern Cape we spent several days on safari. From there we went along the garden route from Plettenberg Bay through the Hope Nature Reserve to Hermanus, where we did some whale and penguin watching. Afterwards, we enjoyed the wines around Stellenbosch and explored the landscapes at the Cederberg before heading back to the Cape, where we spent our last days. The route covered in about 21 days the Eastern and Western Cape region and was about 4,000 kilometers long. Addo National Park is after Kruger and KTP the third largest national park in South Africa. Designated as a Big 5 park, it's home to more than 600 elephants, 400 buffaloes and around 50 black rhinos. We stayed at the Spec Boom tented camp, a small camp with 5 tents and a shared bathroom and kitchen area. It is fenced and has hides by a waterhole where we didn't see any game but a spectacular sunset. Pumba Private Reserve is famous for its wild population of white lions and is about 6,000 hectares. They have 2 lodges, which are the Water Lodge located at the lake and the Bush Lodge where we stayed. It has 11 chalets, each with a private viewing deck, a plunge pool and an outdoor shower. From the chalets you have a wonderful view over the bush. We totally enjoyed our time there and were lucky enough to see some of the famous white lions not only from our terrace but also on each of our game drives. Bukela Lodge is one of the 7 lodges inside the Amakhala Game Reserve, which is about 7,500 hectares and basically offers a lodge for every budget. Bukela has 14 chalets and safari tents, each with a private viewing deck, whereas only some of them have a direct view to the waterhole. Since it's not fenced, there is a chance that an elephant walks directly through the camp, which is a fantastic but also a bit scary experience. The small city of Plettenberg Bay at the Indian Ocean is a good place to stay for a while with great restaurants and beaches. Just a few kilometers outside the town is the Robberg Peninsula and Nature Reserve, which you should definitely not miss. There are hiking trails all over the island with different lengths, so something for everyone. Our highlight was the walk to the Tombolo beach and the small island there. Other attractions in the region which we did not visit on this trip are Birds of Eden, Monkeyland and Tsitsikamma National Park. The Hope Nature Reserve is an extraordinary location which should not be missed. It's a perfect place for watching both marine and terrestrial animals. These include the rare mountain zebra, eland and many other antelopes. The base of the reserve are an ideal breeding ground for the southern right whales, and if you're lucky you can spot them from the shore during the winter and early spring season. You can stay inside the park at 2 different accommodations. We stayed in one of the rondo whales with a stunning view over a river. The main attraction why we visit this place are the numerous sand dunes, which are directly on the coast and look amazing, but see for yourself. The southernmost point of Africa is at the Cape Agulhas, where the Indian meets the Atlantic Ocean. The place itself is nothing special, but you can see a big Africa map, a lighthouse and a small monument there. In Gans Bay there is a restaurant called the Great White House where you can see one of the rare whale skeletons, which is quite impressive to see. Hermanus offers various spots where you have good chances to spot some whales. There are several companies which offer whale tooth too. The town is very inviting to stroll around and enjoy lunch or dinner in one of the restaurants. If you want to watch some penguins, we would recommend to make a stop at the Stoney Point penguin colony at Betty's Bay, about halfway between Cape Town and Hermanus. It's not that crowded, as the colony at Boulders Beach in Simonstown and way cheaper. After about 1 week exploring the different spots along the garden route, we headed into the winelands on Route 44, which is probably one of the most scenic ocean drives in the world. Stellenbosch and Franschhoek are besides Paarl the main wine region in South Africa. We spent 3 nights in different accommodations and each and every one was special. The first was the Alluvia winery, where we had a very luxury room and a perfect view of the vineyards. We did one or the other wine tasting as well, starting at the Oldenburg winery, which was a quite expensive one, but at a very beautiful location. You can choose from different tasting options and all include some snacks. Another highlight in the wine region was our stay at the villa at the Franschhoek Pass with stunning views. A private pool and outdoor bathtub rounds up this wonderful location. An amazing option for another wine tasting experience is the 4-course wine pairing menu at Clos Malverne Winery, which was very delicious and the view there was just amazing. for the last night we chose a small apartment inside Remhoogte wine estate where we could watch some wildlife from the balcony too. The Cederberg Mountains are an awesome area to hike and wander around some impressive rock formations. It's located a bit away from everything, but that's the beauty of it. We stayed at Mount Ceder in one of the stunning located houses. You can enjoy sunset directly from your terrace. The houses offer a fully equipped kitchen for self-catering, or you can choose to have dinner at the restaurant. Unfortunately, on our second day the weather was not that good, so we decided to do another wine tasting at the Cederberg Winery. And this one was fantastic. We got to taste all their wines, which were more than 10. Luckily the sun was back again next morning and we could enjoy a small hike on our last day at Wife's Lodge. We had a wonderful time there and will come back one day to do one of the more famous hikes to the Maltese Cross or the Wolfberg Arc. chose Blouberg Strand as a stopover before heading to Cape Town and the Cape itself. It's famous for the view to the Table Mountain and an amazing place for sunset or sunrise. The hike up to Lion's Head is one of the greatest experiences which should not be missed while staying at the Cape. You get a wonderful view over Cape Town, the Table Mountain and along the coast to Camps Bay. On the western coast of the Cape Peninsula there are some amazing lonely beaches and coastal roads located. If you're up for an adventure, you could walk to a shipwreck or simply enjoy lunch or dinner in one of the numerous bars and restaurants in Camps Bay. And of course the main attraction is Cape Point and the Cape of Good Hope, where you will find beautiful lighthouses and some more beaches. Another cool place to see the beach life is Muizenberg Beach, which is famous for its colored beach houses and a paradise for surfers too, surrounded by some cozy cafes for enjoying a relaxed breakfast. We hope you enjoyed this video and got some inspiration for your own trip. Thanks for watching and stay tuned. In one of our next video series we will explore the eastern part of South Africa.